God stops Isaac from making the same mistake Abraham made. Stay in the land of promise, Isaac. When trouble arrives, we can run from God and into the world. But the best advice is to remain in the center of God's promises. This is when we discover the depths of our faith and the goodness of God. If Isaac went to Egypt, he would have missed the blessings of God. He doesn't go to Egypt, but he draws near to Egypt. If only he stayed in the center of God's will, not on the edge. Isaac is telling his wife he loves his own life more than he loves her. We see Isaac's life closely mirror his father's. Isaac is overshadowed by both his famous father and son. To add insult to injury, Isaac's deception is also an open condemnation of Philistine morals. Life gets way too complicated if you fill it with lies. Abimelech confirms he and his people have far higher moral standards than Isaac wrongly assumed. Even in times of deep and troubling drought, the Lord can miraculously produce 100-fold for those willing to trust in him. The Lord's our right hand, our fortress, our deliverer, our Goel, our high priest, our intercessor, our door to life, our well supplying water, our vine providing grapes, our bread of life supplying sustenance, our supplier of armaments giving divine protection, our chariot providing victory. And even in times of lack, times of want, times of famine, he can supply 30-fold, 60-fold, and 100-fold. Look at this guy. Good looking, a 10 out of 10 wife, 100-fold of crops, a great flock of animals, a great horde of servants. Let's run him out of town, fill up his wells. Get lost, Isaac. They couldn't comprehend the grace of Isaac's God. Isaac had a passion for well digging, which is noteworthy given the symbolism of wells of living water. They didn't want the blessings of the well of water and hated Isaac when he prospered by the wells of water. God uses this antagonism to drive Isaac into the location he wants him to be. Now that Isaac's completed the hard labor and made it livable, they want the land. Isaac built an altar to worship Yahweh, and it was here Isaac called on the name of the Lord. Isaac was a peacemaker, a well digger, a farmer, and a businessman, not a warrior, so he happily allied himself with the Philistines. No sooner had Isaac waved his new allies goodbye, but his servants informed him they found more water. The hand of God was intervening directly and overseeing the successes of Isaac's life.